Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So first things first, please excuse any like croakiness or any coughs or anything that's going to go on because I am really not that well. So if you are like me, then get well soon because this is awful. And I wanted to do a full drugstore makeup look because sometimes it's quite easy to get kind of carried away with the high-end products, especially, you know, some of them are sent to me and whatever. I just get so excited I want to try them and then show them, and not everybody can afford them. So, you know, I wanted to do this full drugstore look. I'm going to do a few more as well, sort of varied between different times, stuff like that, but if that even made sense. So yeah, I'm going to do quite a few different drugstore looks, spread out, and hopefully you enjoy this one. I'm not even 100% sure what I'm creating, but I got up this morning and I was like, I really want to do this, and let's go. Alright, because I have a bit of a tan, the two drugstore foundations I'm going to be kind of mixing. It's a Sleek CC cream, and this is in the shade Light. Don't be fooled by this, it isn't light. This is what I actually use when I wear fake tan. This is like probably the darkest foundation I probably own. Don't know if that's going to show, but it will kind of match my look. And then the L'Oreal Lumiere Magique foundation, which as you can see is totally on its last legs. I am shaking this bad boy out like crazy to get product, but it is one of my favourite drugstore foundations of all time. So that is one I highly recommend if you like luminous skin or dewy skin, that kind of thing. I'm just going to take this on my Real Techniques buffing brush and just sort of buff this into the skin. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the come on, get out, and just put that in so it's more of a real match to this area. Even if your foundation actually matches your skin perfectly, still always run it down your neck, because, you know, some foundations may slightly oxidize, which means they get a tiny bit darker like throughout the day and stuff like that. And if you just, even though it's matched, just put it sort of here and not further down, or even just down this much, it will have like the line. And that is like the worst thing you could possibly get. So make sure you do that. Oh my god. Is anyone else starting to feel the cold of autumn creeping up? Because I certainly am. It's time to start buying jumpers, I think. Okay, and then for concealer, I'm going to take the Collection Illuminating Touch Concealer Pen. It's the brightening one. This is in the shade Natural 2. Natural 1 is the lightest, but because of the tan, I didn't want to look ridiculous, so I'm going to pop that on my nose, a little bit on my chin, just to brighten everything. Then I'm going to take a kind of big fluffing brush, and just buff this in, and then I'm going to go in with my fingers after as well. Okay, so before I go in with any powdered products, I'm going to take my Bourjois Bronzing Mousse. This is incredible. It smells so good. It doesn't smell like chocolate, but it smells like, you know, like when you were in middle school and you had like certain gel pens and stuff? It smells like them. Totally random. Okay, so I'm going to take, this isn't a drugstore brush, but I mean just use any you've got. It's a MAC 130 brush, it's just like a little stippling brush. And just apply this to anywhere I want to be bronzed. Again though guys, like as always with these tutorials, you do not need to use like the exact products that I use. Just go ahead and use whatever you've got that works, because, you know, these looks are just here to sort of inspire you and to give you tips and stuff on products and just things that I like to use. But you don't have to go and buy like the whole look, you can just spread it out with different things, you know. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Sleek blush palette in Pink Lemonade. This is really nice product. I love all the shades in here. This one especially is going to be great for autumn. This one's a cream product, which I love, and this is just like a really nice sort of shimmery Barbie pinky kind of colour, which again, amazing. I'm going to take this on a Zoeva brush. It's the 126 brush, and it just looks like this. And I think I'm going to take the Autumny shade. I think this is meant to be a good dupe for like NARS Orgasm blush, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's this one. It's called Icing Sugar. Yeah, so It's nice anyway. Then for highlighter, as always, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. I love this, it's incredible. I'm actually going to go in with the same brush I went in with my blush, so the Zoeva brush, and just tap the excess off and just apply this right onto the cheekbones and a bit through this bit before we go in with that eyeshadow. Okay, so for eyes today, I'm actually going to use the Makeup Revolution Focus and Fix Eye Primer. It just looks like this. I think it's £1, and I'm going to give it a go. So I'm just going to apply this onto the lids and then blend it out with my finger. It's really nice in consistency because it blends really easily, and I can feel it setting right now, so that's always a good sign. Okay, so for eyeshadow, there are lots of different palettes and stuff that are really good and really affordable. I am going to be doing like a mini series on each category of makeup, discussing my favourites for high-end and drugstore, and what to look for when buying them and all that stuff. So I will show more of these palettes then, but for now I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Redemption palette in Romantic Smoked. It's a really nice palette. It's very kind of colourful but in a neutral, wearable way, and I don't know, I'm kind of feeling autumn at the minute, so I think I'm going to create some kind of purpley, I don't really know, I'm going to make this up, but I will let you know what I use. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a big fluffy brush. Everyone always asks where this one's from. I need to get some more because it's my favourite brush. It's actually from Royal & Langnickel, and it just says crease. So I don't know if it has a number, but that's just what it is, and it came in a set I got it at IMATS, but if I can find this, I will definitely get a load more because it's so big and it just, oh, it's amazing. So, okay, I think the first shade I'm going to go in with is this like matte taupey pinky shade, just to sort of highlight the crease. Let's do this. Excuse the cat, she's just eating herself casually in the background. Alright. Okay, so just to intensify that crease, I'm going to take this shade here, which is like a true sort of lilac purple but dark, like a berry tone, and just pop this on the outer corner and through the crease. Then I'm going to take this really dark purple shade here and just apply this in the outer corner. I'm actually going to use, is this the MAC? Yeah, the MAC 217 brush for this. Alright, so now that I've done that, I'm going to take this shade here. This is like a really lilac, very pale, shimmery, sort of silvery kind of tone. I'm going to pack this on and just apply this to the lid. Okay, so excuse like this bit here because we're going to blend underneath the eye now. So I'm going to take the lighter shade and this purple shade that I took before and just mix them together and run them underneath. Okay, brows. I'm going to take my sleek eyebrow pencil and just brush them through. And then just fill the outer corner just that bit with the pencil end. This is in the shade Dark, by the way. Okay, so for eyeliner, I'm going to take my Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Gel. I'm also going to take my Topshop pen that's run out, eyeliner pen, and dip it in. I love doing this. Okay, with liner complete, I'm going to go with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Alright, so I'm going to do this combination for lips. It's got the Maybelline Tantalizing Taupe and the Rimmel 107 by Kate Moss. I really like this combination of colour at the minute. And then just tap this on. I'm also going to go over the top with Tiny Bear's Chic Lip Gloss. And that's it, guys, that's the look complete. I hope you enjoyed this. I really like the purple and like the maroony pink lips together. I think it just adds that bit more completion on the face rather than a typical nude or something like that. But yeah, I like this look and I love that palette. This palette, again, I'll just remind you, is the Romantic Smoked palette. It's really beautiful. I love that. I like the eye primer so far. I'll have to give it a proper trial and see if it lasts, but the colour came out really well. Everything blended on top really nicely, so far so good. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this drugstore makeup tutorial because I know a lot of you have been asking for it. But yeah, until I purchase another one of these, I'm going to be struggling because this is completely empty. Alright, so I'm going to do a series coming up very soon, so if you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to watch it, if you want help picking foundations, lipsticks, eyeshadows and the great brands and what to look for, then please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And I have other social network and I have other social media platforms and stuff which I'll link down below. Okay guys, that's everything and I will see you in my next video.